I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. And I don't know if you guys can tell about my personality. I've always been happy. So to feel a very real darkness, a heaviness, a suffocating depression, I honestly didn't know what it was. I thought it was something I was doing wrong. So I motivated myself and I said, Jessie, you get your lazy butt out of bed. Come on, get moving. And I tried so hard to just stuff it down, to minimize it, to deny it, to ignore it. And I tried to just push and motivate myself. But I just couldn't. I was so depressed I couldn't even see straight. So I told my team, I was like, hey, I need to go home. Just give me like 2 weeks. I'll be right back. I just need a little break. And I went home. And sometimes when we're in a bad situation, it's really helpful to physically remove ourselves from it, to take a vacation. That's good. That's a healthy thing. The toxic people I was with, they were so toxic. They were literally sucking the life out of me, sucking the energy out of me. Here's one example out of many. My manager, he was like the guy that was like paying the bill, and I was just always walking on eggshells, trying so hard to please him and make him happy. He would just yell for no reason, and just like always, I was so nervous when I was around him, and I always felt so anxious and stressed around him. And one time he came up to me and he grabbed the side of my body, as much skin as he could possibly get, into his big hand, and he said, Jessie, you're never gonna make it unless you lose some weight. You're way too fat. These are people who are toxic, absolutely toxic. And it can ruin all the good things. Is someone who is toxic, are they worthy of changing? Absolutely. 1,000% I believe in hope for humanity. That's why I became a therapist. I believe in people. I believe that we can change and become better. But just because we're worthy of it doesn't mean we ever have to allow someone to poison us. We always have permission to set boundaries. And as a 15-year-old girl, y'all, I had not made a decision. I hadn't made a decision yet to honor my worth, that I was worthy of being treated with respect. I hadn't made that decision. You can make that decision right now. Use your critical thinking skills right now. Ask yourself the question, am I worthy? I hadn't made that decision. So instead of standing up for myself and saying, oh no, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't deserve that. Instead, I said, oh, okay, yeah, whatever you need me to do. And I became so bulimic, I would pass out during recording sessions. This idea matters. This matters. It all starts with that belief. Are you worthy? Every single one of you could get up here and you could get on this microphone and you could tell us a story of a time where life has been really hard for you. Every single one of us share the experience of pain, right? We have choices in that pain. We have choices. It all starts with critical thinking. When we're going through something really hard, for us to be able to step back and pause and say, what do I think about this? How do I feel about this? What am I gonna learn from this? How can I continue to contribute to the world because of this pain? What can I use from this to offer something to someone else? That you are worthy of being treated with respect, and you set the boundary. Here's my boundary setting statement, just something to think about. I would say, hey, you know what? When you make fun of my crazy hair or my weird shoes, like I know you think you're being funny. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want that to stop. Hey, when you yell at me, that makes me feel really uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want it to stop. Hey, when you say, if you're really my friend, you'll let me copy off your homework, that feels manipulative to me. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want it to stop. Because if we have a belief that we are worthy of awesome things, then we'll think it, we'll feel like it, and we'll act like it. You'll take way more risks. You're gonna be way more brave. You're gonna ask that girl out. You're gonna try out for the soccer team. You're gonna go to the college that you wanna go to. You're going to have more confidence. You are so strong. You are needed. You are important. You are valuable.